So basically we got all our parts machined here, and one problem, it's not a real problem, but something that happened there was the clearance between here and the bolts. I couldn't quite make this hole large enough in order to without interfering with some of the other features. So that's a little bit of an issue, and it might just limit how much travel or flexibility there is in the coupling, because if once these kind of run into the sides there, then the coupling becomes solid again, which kind of defeats the purpose of the coupler. So that's one problem I ran into, and there's a solution for it, but I'm just kind of running out of time on this and running out of energy for this project. But anyway, it didn't turn out badly. And the other thing that was going on was the bolts that go in through here, it's countersunk down in there quite a ways, and this socket here, it was fitting, but it was kind of binding up at points and at certain times and getting stuck in there. So my solution to that was just to go get a low dollar 12.38 impact socket to go in there and give myself a significant more clearance there. So hopefully that'll make the installation of these fasteners go more smoothly. So at any rate, let's and the other thing I want to say at the beginning of the video is that I'm not going to be running this. I don't have an engine on the dyno to test it with, so I just want to let you know that right off the bat, in case you get to the end of the video expecting to see that and it's not there. So anyway, let's go back into the dyno room, start putting these parts on there, and see how we did. Okay, so we'll have to start out by putting this part of the hub on first. And I cut some bolts special for this. Okay, and then if you've been following along and you remember the other video, I was running about 25 thousandths of run out on this part, and that was because I didn't have this here, this part of it registering this onto this. So let's see how much run out we've got now. I'm getting about 3.5 thousandths run out on this part, and I think that's going to be okay. And something else we can do is put this onto here and see if I can measure it. And on that part there, I'm getting between 4 and 5 thousandths run out, which is not terrible. I mean, I would like it to be a little bit better than that, but I think that will be okay with about 4 thousandths of run out on there. Move ahead with the installation here. So what I have to do first is I have to install this onto here first. Okay, now that that's on there, just need to slide that onto there like this. Little because it's rubber, I just use a little bit of silicone spray on there, and that makes it go together quite a lot easier. That okay, that's basically what I had in mind all along, and I guess it's just going to be time will tell if it's going to work out. Alright, so like I said, I don't have an engine to put this on. Let's try this out with, but the way it'll finish out is the drive shaft has that register on there, and it just goes on there like that, like it did before basically. That's about all I got for now. Alright, well, like I said, I wanted to keep this video short, so I'm just going to wrap it up here, and we'll have to do some, whenever I can get an engine on here is when we will test that and see how it actually works. That's all I got for this week, and I'll see you next time.